Eudora, which was what happened in the first game.
Yeah, agree. If you're not going to be playing the Jawhead, at least ban it out. That is a big problem.
Your team is banning.
And yeah, that's a Paquito being banned out.
Always on the way. Your team
It's
is
such an
banning.
interesting ban here, the Paquito. I think, of course, Saint played a really strong Paquito, but I think there's a lot more priority picks that you want to ban out. But it looks like, you know, I'm not the one playing Chokeslam. They believed the Paquito was just too much of a hassle for them to worry about.
You should be ashamed.
I see Eudora being banned out as well.
So no more Eudora phobia this time around.
No more, yeah. No more Eudora phobia. Ban the Jawhead, I guess. You guys don't have it.
I think you would. If I'm them, you ban the Jawhead. But maybe as team mindset, they just feel like, it's fine. We can go with the Jawhead. Then they trade something a little bit more, you know, systematic and a little bit bigger. It could be that as well.
Could be.
But there's a lot of things available, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Ling gets banned out too. Or the Cho.
I don't think you want to ban the Ling. Cho, maybe? Coco was really a handful, but you know, why would you ban the Cho? Because you played so well. You ban away the Selena because you don't want any early game hassles. Jawhead up for the picks. I think it should be a first pick Jawhead here.
Has to be. Don't fail us, Chokeslam. Give us that Jawhead.
Unless they want that export, you know.
Oh, that's true. That too. There it is.
Oh, I don't know. They're hovering it.
Lock it in.
Do they? I think that I don't think they're gonna pick it. Yeah, so it is a gentleman's agreement. I think it's fair to say. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a Jawhead.
Oh, let's go! We got the export game that we wanted.
Okay. So let's prepare for game 3, guys. Let's prepare for game 3.
Yeah. Benedetta is gonna be picked up here.
So let's talk about why Export is such a strong hero, right? At his current bet, it's because of the Warrior X that just using his first ability, he's able to just, you know, sustain into like the stacks continuously, so you can just keep on spamming it, right? It's just so crazy. The fire missiles itself is able to bring him to 8 stacks, which is the max stack, and when he gets the max stack, he will be able to get that boost of movement speeds. That's why he's so strong.
Yeah, he'll be able to clear the jungle faster than anybody has ever seen, ever, and he'll be able to be able to get into the lane and go for a gank, be able to reach level 4 before the enemy jungler as well, and that's going to just snowball from there. As we talk about snowballing, another potential snowbally hero that's going to be picked up here is the Chang'e.
I think it's a pretty solid pick here. The Chang'e is just able to clear the waves, no problems there. They might want to pick a jungler here. No, they're going to go for the Cho instead, so they want to deny that from Coco.
Yep. It's relatively all well lined up here. Relatively flex as well on where the export is going to go, as well as if the Chang'e is going to be a side lane Chang'e or is it going to be a mid lane Chang'e. That's still up in the air for now. But it is the Benedetta and the Eve here.
I think the Eve is just a really solid composition. Once again, I think mindset, they kind of understand how to round up your composition. So they pick things like this, you know, they have solid front line, they have solid split push, and also a mage that deals a lot of damage. And, you know, they leave their composition up in the open. It's really balanced, so they can kind of pick whatever they want.
Yeah, it's a good, you know, let's just stick with our comforts. This is relatively the same composition, not relatively the same. This is a Jawhead, still on the side of Fit Gamer. Farce is relatively the same for the Eve, so at least they have the similar playstyle here. They can get a lot of zoning here. I feel like the Benedetta is a jungle Benedetta. Like that's the.
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be an XP lane Benedetta instead. Most likely it's going to be the XP lane one because they want to have good pressure. That's why they're banning away the Ling. There's so many junglers still up in the air. They have a Granger, they can go for the Claw as well. But yeah, I think all in all, it's a pretty solid composition from both teams so far. It's gonna be the second phase is gonna be so important.
I'll say that's a East Shin. That's the jungle.
Yep.
So the Benedetta is gonna go to the hands of Coco then. That's a high loss in the Alucard.
So it looks like the Alucard is the comfort pick, coming in from Team Chokeslam. Could be that as well. It's just still up in the air how they want to arrange their composition on the side of Chokeslam. They can go for the a jungle Cho as well if they're feeling a little bit frisky. They can go for the jungle Alucard or the jungle Export. So I like the composition coming out from Chokeslam. Their picks are really flexible, so they can really catch people out.
Oh, there you go. Switch it up to the carry.
Okay.
It's a good pickup. The carry can play in the side lanes, and if ever that the Export doesn't pop off, oh, it's a jungle carry.
Yeah, it's a jungle carry. They're gonna put a jungle carry. They're gonna put a this most likely it's a gold lane Cho and XP lane Export either or. On the other hand, Alpha being hovered over. Don't think that's gonna be the pick for now. Yes, fresh from the next rework, if I'm not mistaken. Or they could go for the Martis. They say, you know what? I don't like rework heroes. I like the original ones. I like how it came from as it is.
Yeah, and this is a competitive lineup here for Chokeslam. That's a hell of a lot better than game number 1, to say the least. Yep. They have to rely on that carry to pop off, as well as on that Export later on, and we have to look for Chin Valdez to open up the engagements here.
Yep, I think it's a pretty solid composition coming out from both sides. I like it much more. It's gonna go all down into the execution and what happens in the first few minutes, because the first few minutes is gonna dictate the pace of the game.
Yeah, and in all seriousness, it should be, just on paper, it should be Mindset being able to just get the initial momentum here, because carry is going to pop off, no doubt about that, but that is going to be later on in the game. As we hop in to Land of Dawn in the second game of this best of 3 series, we got Chokeslam on the blue side here. Ryujin's going to be on the X-Borg, Steph Delgado on the Chango, Chin Valdez on the Cho, Recho on the carry, and Onyok TV on the high loss.
Yep, so it's gonna be on the other set. You have this Fit Gamer on Johe Sengti on the Bayonetta, Fit Gamer Jr., which is Corruption. I'm gonna Yi Draven on Yi Shin, and last but not least, we have Coco on this Martis.
All right, so it wasn't the Benedetta Coco then. So there's that. As Fit Gamer overstayed his welcome, he'll get taken out. That's a fast boost, and Ryujin Moto, aka Frey Jamil, will just zone out.
This is not gonna be pretty, man. It's gonna be such a hard lane for the Benedetta, because every time he comes near, he's just gonna pop that flame missiles, and he's just gonna have to. Look at that, he's forced to walk away already.
Yeah, he's low. He's like a third of his HP there. Can't really do much against Frey Jamil here, at the very least. This is looking relatively. This is better for Chokeslam. As they get a stun off of Coco, they're going to try to fight back here. They're backing off. They do get the trade onto Onyok TV.
Oh, here comes the first kill. At least they do reply with something. They want to make carry's life as difficult as possible, because they don't want to have that, solid farming simulator kind of thing. Meanwhile, Coco getting pressured by Chin Valdez. Looks like he's not actually, interested to go for that solo kill, even though Coco was super low. Draven might want to hunt for Rekko. Can he get the kill? He does actually get the Raptor away, so at least he takes away the jungle.
Yeah, get a little bit more jungle off of the hands of Recho here, but that's still 1 kill for the side of Recho, slowly building up, slowly farming up, scaling really well compared to Draven Gems. But that might just change, because the turtle's going to be contested here.
Yep, they're gonna start the turtle round. They do have level 4, but this X-Borg, he's the point of contention. Oh, does pop the Freya armor. Here comes the ultimate Yeef. This should be a kill. Ryu can't really stick it. He doesn't have the flicker as well. Beautiful ultimate coming in, but look at the backside. Draven getting covered. Oh, can he get the turtle? No, it's the answer. And oh, the ultimate is eating the whole chunk of Chugger. The flicker comes out as well. They want Draven and they want to kill him out, but they're going so deep. He gets one. Can he go for the other? No, it's the answer. They do get a retribution in terms of the kills. Good enough. if you're Chokeslam, right?
Good enough your Chokeslam. This is a better showing from them. Game number 1 was their draft was all over the place, relatively speaking, to what they have right now. They can fight back. They can put Mindset in a tough spot. They just have to make sure that Recho is alive. As I say that, Fit Gamer is looking for the flicker. The ejection is not there. TP's Recho responds to that.
Really good try coming up from Eruption there. TP. Oh, you've angered him. You've angered him.
You don't want to
He's
anger
going for it.
Red team hero has been
In case you haven't seen Eruption. Oh, that's a kill on the same team in the bottom lane.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, right? This export is just way too strong, and this is before he finishes the item, right? They need to really put a cap on it. They need to just contain this export. If not, it's just gonna be a late game monster.
Yeah, it's yeah, we got two late game carries here. Rech is doing a good job. He's relatively alive. Freya Jamil is also doing a good job on this export. Just staying alive, just getting as much farm as much as possible. Going into a duel here. The last Insanity is going to be thrown up. Not really connects. But we have Onyok TV going in. The Electro Final Blow being thrown out by Sainty. And the Yuji Mato will fall. Now he's still alive, but not any longer. Sainty will go for an Ionite to escape. He's going to be thrown out. He's still alive, but still falls down. But that is going to be a trade over in the mid lane.
That was close and that was tight. Really, really good showing there. But that's what they need, right? They need to shut down this export. You can see the game is still up in the balance, and now, whoa, Draven really brave here, starting onto this turtle. Oh, he's lonesome. Finally, he's gonna get a little bit of help from the Eve, but there you go. He needs to back off. He doesn't have the support of his team. He needs to be careful here.
Yeah, but this is a 4v3, all things considered. If they can get a pick off onto Retro and stuff to go down there, that'd be good. But they are going to go for Onyok TV. They will be able to burst him out without any problem. Delgado forced for the Meteor Shower. Coco's going to be in the backlines looking for an opportunity to go for the Wave of the Dragon. Not going to happen just yet. Ryujin Moto will be joining out in 5 for Jamil. Does have the last Insanity available, but will be saving it for last. They get the reset on the turtle, and that is a stalemate on this turtle take, but still going to be forced on by Draven Gems, and they are not in a position to contest. Chin Valdez just getting victory elsewhere in the top lane.
So they lose one, but they take the top turret. I think that's okay for Chokeslam, because if you look at it, the export is still not even online yet. The next team fight is gonna be huge. You know, if you can look at the items, finally he completes the immortality. He needs that key item, right? The War Axe. Once he has that, he's basically unstoppable. Here comes the Flicker. Lost Insanity into Correction. Fit Gamer forced to use the Flicker out. Sanity, Meteor Shower not gonna connect. But you can see, they're so afraid here. Whoa, they're going for it here. They're coming for it. Gonna go down. Immediately Yeep. Gonna pop the ultimate. The Glorious Pathway will be able to come up. Here comes the Unstoppable Fox. Will be able to trade things out. The damage from Carry. Can he finish it up? No, but he's just taking so much. Sanity, he's not gonna go in. He's gonna back off for him. But Fit Gamer Flicker comes in, and he gets the snipe of the century. The Filipino sniper, Fit Gamer Jr. What a kill!
What a kill indeed, and that is just forcing everybody back. In Mindset, they have regained control of this game. Already a 4,000 goal lead for them, and that was beautiful pickoff onto Recha there. Not gonna lie, that was the best pickup they can ever go for, and they added a lot more pressure as they still keep on pushing for the bottom lane here. And Raven Gems, Fit Gamer, and Sainty, they can fend off this opposition. They just need to force out the Faraga armor away from Freya Jamil.
The thing is that he still does a lot of damage, so they need to be careful about Chin Valdez. Oh, he fancies a 1v1. Who's gonna win? Coco and Chin Valdez forced to back out of here. Coco couldn't connect his skill, so he will back up. But I like from Chin Valdez showing a little bit of you know, dominance, you know, opening, trying to look for the kills.
Yeah, he's playing a mean show. He hasn't died. He hasn't gotten any assists yet, but he's still doing a good job. But speaking of doing a good job, Mindset is doing a good job. It's only people out. Electro Final Blow being thrown by Sainty just to secure the kill, and just in case Fit Gamer doesn't get it, but that's still a kill nonetheless. The damage output from this Eve is way too much.
That's why you pick the Eve, you pick him for the control, you pick him for the range, and you pick him for the assassination potential. Meanwhile, you can see now Mindset coming into this top side. They are gonna push it out. They're gonna get all of the outer turrets, 6 turrets to 1. They are in full control in terms of the map. But you remember, this X-Borg is still a really strong pick.
Very strong pick. There's still a lot of opportunities for Chokeslam to come back from this fight. The turtle will be secured. Will be the Lord next time around. It spawns. Still, I want to say that Chin Valdez is going to be crucial here for Chokeslam. He needs to go for the good wave, the dragon. He needs to get a good knockup with the Jeet Kune Do for the rest of the team to collapse on top of Mindset.
Okay, that was good.
He
Forces out a flicker.
It's looking good. Slowly looking good for Mindset. It's a 7,000 gold lead still, though. That's still a huge amount.
Top, Chin Valdez, only one Coco. He already popped the ultimate. He needs to back off. Where's the ultimate? There goes the last shot into him. Coco gonna take that victors and looks like he fancies for more. He's hungry for kills. Can he get for it? No!
Ooh.
He gets the kill, but he will go down himself. The flicker a little bit wide, but that doesn't matter. He finally gets the drop down. Inhibitor will go down. Electro Thunderbolt going into the back line. Oh, the carry. He's in trouble. He doesn't get enough damage. Safety bit more than he could chew. He will go down, but that was some sick plays coming out from safety.
Yeah, caught between a rock and a hard place between that turret and that base. Really had nowhere else to go. Speaking of Chin Valdez, he has nowhere to go. Big Gamer just eruption, just teleporting, just recalling in front of him.
He's like, remember like 5 minutes ago you were doing that to me? Yeah, now right. How do you like that now, huh?
How do you like them apples? As all the lanes are pushed up, the TP spam from eruption is just too real. He has prime opportunity to go for the ejection as well, but nobody. It's not a lot of damage output here for Mindset for now. As they say that, Lecho actually, as well as the Mountain Shocker being thrown out. It's just being thrown out there in the wind. Abyssal Blade of Despair going to be picked up by Coco, and that is the last of the inhibitor turrets here. Chokeslam, just a matter of time.
Yep, all inhibitors finally down. Now they need to focus on to this. They need to back off. They need to be careful. They cannot overstep their boundaries. Remember, this X-Borg is still a really big threat with that last insanity. But you can see now Draven pushing things out. Looks like we're able to just solo this Lord. He's that far ahead. He just knows like, yeah, I can tank it. I can do the damage. Here comes Eruption for a little bit of help. And that's the first slow of the game going over to Mindset.
And it's going to be spawning in the mid lane quite shortly. And we got Sainty just picking up a duel there against Recho, still winning off of that. Under turret, under base, still surviving that. Firago Armor is going to be bursted out here for Freya. Jamil did get the knockoff, Chin Valdez, but no other teammate across gets the injection onto Onyo Kibi as well. And this might just be game as Mindset. Meteor Shower takes down Big Gamer Jr. in the process. Here comes the last insanity. Does it actually catch Coco in the process? And Freya is going to needs to regen. No more Meteor Showers available for stuff. Delgado has to wait for it. They have to focus on to the minion wave. But here comes the Lord, and this is going to be it. Mindset secures a 2-0 victory off of Chokeslam.
A 2-0 victory, and that's congratulations to Mindset, Corruption, Coco, Eruption, Raven, and of course a Sainty. That was really well played.